Hey guys, it's Marlene Foster with the No Filters Project. And I actually tried to upload a video last night and it wouldn't let me. And so I've tried to kind of re upload the same one. And I don't know what the deal is. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and we're going to try it again and we're going to do it here. The whole point of the No Filters Project is to kind of cover the basics of supplementation. So many people get confused on the things that they need and the things that they don't need. And it's hard to really know. So that was kind of the whole point and the reason why I put it together. I'm a certified personal trainer and small gym owner, and I deal with this question a lot in terms of supplements, nutrition, diet, exercise, the whole bit. So I just wanted to cover it here in case anybody had any questions. So I'm going to do this in like one take, hopefully, so it might be a little crazy. But we're going to hit episode 2, and today we're going to talk about protein powder. So it's a huge, there's a lot of people that take protein powders, and it's pretty standard in terms of things that you need. So, but the question is, do you actually need it? Well, we're going to talk about 2 different kinds of protein powder. First of all, not all protein powder is created the same. It all depends on the manufacturing process, as to the quality of the product in terms of how your body's going to be able to use this protein. It's all related. So, first of all, I'm going to be the first to tell you there's only one time that I will ever recommend a protein powder over a whole food, and that's in a post-workout setting. But it's not just any protein powder. What you need is a hydrolyzed whey isolate. You need a protein powder that's pre-digested, like Formula 1. And there is a second part to that, but the whole point is you want something that is rapid assimilating. You want something that's going to get to your system, digest quickly, and get to your muscles to begin repair and recovery. Whole foods can't do that. It takes whole foods about 2 or so hours to actually be digested for then your body to be able to use those nutrients for your benefit. In a post-workout setting, where you've done resistance training, or maybe you've done HIIT intervals, some people, done mountain biking, or any sort of thing that's going to create stress on your body and create these small micro tears in the muscle, because that's what exercise does, that's what training does, is it creates small micro tears in the muscle, and it's not the exercise itself that's going to build the muscle, it's the recovery of the exercise. So that's why post-workout protein powder is more optimal. And again, not just any protein powder. You need to have a rapidly assimilating whey isolate. So Formula 1, that's what I go for. That's what I recommend my clients use. Now, not only is it going to get in there and it's going to help the muscle recover, the whole thing is you're going to feel a difference. You're going to know it's going to help curb some of the DOMS, some of the delayed onset muscle soreness, some of the soreness, because it begins a repair and recovery of the muscle in such a way that you feel the difference. It's not like we covered vitamins and minerals in the first, fish oil and that kind of stuff, adrenal support products in the first episode. You can't necessarily feel this. I mean, you'll feel good. You'll notice when you don't take those for a little while, but with this Formula 1 and Ignition combo, you're going to feel it right away. You're going to know, and I can't even count on one hand or 2, probably even on my toes, how many times I hear people tell me, yeah, I feel a lot better after implementing Formula 1 post-workout. And it's just doing basically what it's designed to do. It's supposed to get into your system quickly within about 30 minutes and begin the repair and recovery process. This is huge if you're a person who's trying to lose weight, or if you're a person who's trying to gain lean muscle mass. Either way, you want to or build a lot of muscle. You need to recover properly. And again, this is the only time that I'm ever going to recommend a protein powder over a whole food source. Now we're going to get into the next type of protein powder, and that's a meal replacement powder. We'll talk about that in the end. A meal replacement protein powder, the only time do you need one of those? No, you don't.
you can cook your meals, you can cook your vegetables, you can cook your carbs, you can carry them around in a lunchbox or, containers or whatever you need to do. You can cook. You don't need a meal replacement unless you're not able to cook, unless you're not able to be in a situation where you can get good quality, a good quality meal in terms of, protein, carbs, and fats. So if you're in a situation where you're not going to get your 5 meals a day, 6 meals a day in, then yeah, you do need a protein powder. Like level 1, it's basically got the same amount of nutrients as a chicken breast. So, and the way they process it, again, is with a low temperature processing. So none of the protein is denatured. You're going to end up with a higher bioavailability than any other protein on the market. What I'm trying to say here is the way they manufacture the protein, the way that First Form does it, is low temperature processing. So imagine cooking your chicken in a crock pot versus, normal processing, which is at a high heat. For you and me, that'd be throwing that chicken on the grill and cranking it up to like 500 degrees, 700 degrees. Sure, it's going to get done faster, but it's going to be burned and the protein's going to be denatured and it's not going to be usable by your body. That's why you need to have a protein powder that has been manufactured low temperature processing, just like First Form does. Level 1, it's got your, good quality whey protein. It's got some casein. It's got a little bit of egg white protein. And this is just so that it is slower digesting, just like a whole food would. And that's the difference between the Formula 1 and the First Form. Formula 1 is meant to get in there and rapidly assimilate and get to those muscles and get to work. Level 1 is meant to act as a whole food. It's slower digesting. It's got all the amino acids and it's going to give your body everything that it needs in order to, function just like it would if it had a whole food. So now you're going to want to add some carbs to that most of the time. It depends on kind of what your diet is doing, but to make it more like a whole meal, a whole foods meal. But those are the 2 times that you do need protein powder. Post-workout setting, always. You always need Formula 1 and Ignition. And if you're not able to get whole food meal in, then you do need a level 1. Now there's so many different flavors and they're all amazing. If you guys have any questions about any of that, let me know. I can hook you up with some free shipping. There's never any discount codes, and the reason why is because, you've got the 100%, 110% money back guarantee on all First Form products. So, like I said, if you need some help with free shipping or whatever, shoot me a message. If you have any questions about any of this, again, reach out to me. My email address is info@foss.fit. I'll put the link down below for both of those products. And if you have any questions at all whatsoever, again, feel free to reach out and take this to the bank. The only time you need protein powder or that it's better than whole food is post-workout. You need a meal replacement protein powder if you're not able to get your meals in. You don't want to take the approach that I'm going to have protein powder instead of a meal and that's going to help me. No, a meal will help you. The only time you need that protein powder is if you can't get that meal, except post-workout. Formula 1 post-workout, level 1 meal replacer. Again, questions, shoot me a message. Love y'all. Bye.